Hey guys, hello and welcome to Media Mentor. This is Pooja Gupta. I don't know whether you recognize me or not. Yeah, with two things, which is a specs and a mask, which is something that I generally don't wear. But I decided to do a vlog from outside because I'm bored at home. So I thought, why not do a vlog from outside? So let's start with our vlog. Hashtag Vlogwednesday. And today's vlog is little special because here I'm gonna talk about my views on how a student-teacher relationship looks like in India, and as a teacher what I have experienced, and as a student how my relationship with my teachers were. So last week was Guru Purnima, and I believe, unlike Father's Day, Mother's Day, Friendships Day and all sort of things, you see a lot of pictures people share on social media with their parents, with their friends and so forth. But when it is a Teacher's Day or Guru Purnima, have you seen anyone sharing their picture with their teacher they really respect? If you ask me honestly, I haven't seen it. I mean, one or two of them who really had a very good relationship with their teacher, I guess they would have shared, but most of us have not shared it. I mean, we have wished Happy Guru Purnima, writing life is the biggest guru, experience is the best teacher, YouTube Happy Guru Purnima, Google Happy Guru Purnima, and indeed it's correct. So whatever you want to learn, everything is available on Google, YouTube. I'll say the whole digital platform is now there to teach you. So do you think we need a guru anymore? We need a teachers anymore? What do you think regarding the same? Please do write in the comment below and let me know. As you know, I really like to share my views and opinion with you, and I literally at the same time feel that I should also know your views and opinion on the same issue, whatever may the issue I talk about. Because maybe there will be something that will be an eye-opener for me, which I might not know. So you can help me with that for sure. So please do write in the comment below, even if you're a student or teacher, whosoever. You do write and let me know. Coming to a student-teacher relationship in our country, and if you see, teaching is not that respected job in India. If you tell somebody that you are a teacher or a professor, you are considered as okay, it's like an okay job. I will not deny that, because people feel that what is the job of a teacher? To go to a school, teach in a classroom, certain number of hours they attend, whatever classes, and they get a good salary, most of them. And there are who don't get a good salary as well. But I'm saying that, it seems to be a very easy job. But if you ask a real teacher, it's just not a job. A person who is passionate about teaching, for him or her, teaching is just not a job. It's a passion, because every day you get up in the morning and you have this one thought in your head that what is a new thing that I'm going to teach my students today? What is that I can do to improve my student? So this is something that is a skill set of a teacher. As I said, if you just wanna complete a portion, that a Google can do and YouTube can do. So what is that makes you a guru? What is that makes you a real teacher? That's something which is beyond teaching, which is a guidance and the power that you can analyze the potential of a student, not with his or her grades, but every student is unique, and a teacher, I guess, have the real potential to identify that particular talent or that particular skill set of a student and make a difference in his or her life. A teacher is someone who is a friend. A teacher is someone who a student should look up to. He or she should be an inspiration. But as I said, in India, most of the teachers have taken teaching job as just a teacher, go in a classroom, teach, and that's it. I would say, guys, as a student, it's in your hand. You have all the right to question, and a good teacher will always take your opinion into consideration and would never get offended if you question her. She should be happy that you're questioning. A real mentor or a real teacher can't be replaced by any Google or YouTube. They will always be a blessing in a student's life. It's just that, we should be the one who should be blessed to have any such mentor or teacher in our life. more than a student teacher, I'll say in India, what is the problem? Everything revolves around grading. So to get grades, students also play politics till the time they have to, and teachers also take care of the students who are scoring good grades. So it's a fault of the whole system, the whole education system. As you know, I believe in that education and knowledge is always free, but what you pay or what is expensive is the degrees that we want. So as I said, there's always be a difference between need and want. The need is education and knowledge, but our want is certain degree, whether it's MBA or masters or anything. You pay for that. Trust me, knowledge is everywhere and knowledge is completely free. So guys, yeah, I'm back and shooting at home. I tried to do an adventure of shooting outside, but as you saw on my Instagram story, it was I don't know what to say, but yes, it was a heavy rain suddenly and sab kuch gila ho gaya. So I thought, okay, rest of the video I'll do it at home. So coming back to the student-teacher relationship, I would personally say that, guys, I was really lucky to have few teachers who were a blessing to me, because when I was in Xaviers, I have Reena ma'am, who actually changed my life in terms of the perspective, the way I look at things. She used to teach cultural studies. There was my sir who was V. Gangadhar. He was editor of the magazine Outlook. So whatever journalism I know, I used to sleep in his class. But suddenly I realized that he talks so much sense. He used to describe the whole thing in such a simplified way that I remember I have written my final year journalism paper because of attending his class. So yes, I can definitely name few teachers who were a blessing in my life. Talking about Ketan Veera sir, he was my first year BMM sir. He really put in a lot of trust in me, and I really want to thank him that he always used to guide me wherever I used to be confused. I still remember those first year, second year experience, how things were. And during school, there was definitely my favorite teacher, and certain teachers I never used to like. So I was like, I used to save some money. When the teachers' day used to come, I used to buy my favorite pen for my favorite teacher, thinking that she will feel happy and sort of thing. But gradually when I saw these days kids are least bothered, they're like, what teachers' day hai? Like that. So I feel like, yeah, ye log ko kuch feel hota hai ki nahi types. And when I became a teacher, now as I was saying, in India teachers are net, set, pet, clear ones. I respect that they have studied hard, they have invested so much and cleared that exam, have done PhDs. But if you talk about me, I am I'm a teacher with an experience. I have not done B.Ed, D.Ed or any formal training as a teacher. I'm not a formal, a trained teacher. Teaching was my passion since childhood. I remember when I was, you guys also know this, when you are in 4th standard, from primary you go into secondary. So in primary, during Teachers' Day, all the 4th grade students get a chance to become a teacher. So now I got a chance to become a teacher, and I had to go and teach in one of the class. So suddenly I got to know that I have to teach my own class. And I was like, okay, I'm not prepared. I was not that great with what I was doing, but then I did my best, whatever I can in that scenario. So I remember that time I stood first. Like, we used to get this first prize, second prize, third prize. And I was like, damn, is it a reality? And I was a student who hardly used to get prizes and all. I've never, throughout my school life, I have hardly got any prizes or anything. So yeah, that was the achievement. And then in the year 2012, when I started teaching, I started enjoying it because I realized that I was bridging a gap between industry and a media student, which I got, but I never got it in the way I thought I will get. But some ways later on I got it, but now it helped me to understand what is the reality out there and what my students are thinking of whatever things are. So since 2012, when I started teaching, the journey went on. Like today it's 2020, So you can imagine this 8-year journey was, I have like a lot of students, so I'm really blessed with a few of the brilliant students who are still in touch with me, you know, on this, whether it's Guru Purnima or teachers, they do message, and it feels really great. It feels humble that, you know, they still remember you. To conclude with, I just want to say that, you know, teaching is not the net set grades or the PhD degree. It is how well you connect with a student. And teaching is something that you are a student for a lifetime. So I always learn from my students. It is not that I feel that I'm a teacher so I know everything. No, every year the new batch comes in and every student is my teacher. So I feel this relationship is unique, and if a teachers will understand this, we have a long way to go. As I said, Google and YouTube will be their teacher if you fail to connect to them. And yes, there is a lot of aspect from the student as well, but as a student, please don't put all the teachers in one basket, because there will be definitely some teacher will be trying hard to give you a knowledge. So respect that. And all the teachers, I just want to say, please don't put all the students in one basket, because students can do that, but as a teachers, we have to identify their potential. It's our job to identify their potential, and if we do it right, I guess, you know, there's a lot that we can do with student-teacher relationship. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope I made sense in whatever I spoke. That was my understanding about the whole thing, and I believe that somewhere whatever power God has given me to become a teacher and a mentor, I can justify that. And every time I will try to do my best to give my students whatever I can. Thank you for being my lovely students, and thank you for, you know, making me realize what potential I hold. Thank you so much.
Who is Miss Pooja Gupta? Well, on the second or third day of Borage, the first time we met her, she was very outspoken. She immediately came and said, I'm not going to use the mic much. But sadly, she ended up using the mic because half her classmates are deaf. But most of the time when she talks, she was very open and direct. She was telling us immediately what her plans were. She didn't make us jump through any hoops. She didn't make us do anything that is not needed. She was very understanding with us. Even if she did not like you, directly like you, she never had any favorites. She was open with everyone. If anyone wanted to come to her and speak to her, she was ready to listen to them. She is a person who is full of ideas. She has also so much ideas for herself and her students, for ways that she can improve and help connect more with the students. Pooja ma'am is crazy. Inside the classroom, she is strict. She is disciplined. That is very good. But outside the classroom, you can find a friend in her. You can go to her and she is ready to listen to you. She is not two-faced like every other professor by some people. And even if you tell her something, you can trust it is with her only. While others, you fear that it will be leaked to some or the other person. But with her, you know it is safe with her only. Pooja ma'am is special.
Come up with the hashtag Vlogwednesday on every Wednesday, and if you want me to make any vlog on any topic and want to know my opinion, please do write in the comment below and let me know. And stay tuned for a lot of such gyan and, you know, a lot of things. I love sharing that. So stay tuned for more and make sure that you subscribe my channel. Thank you.